Python indentation, or simply just an indent. And this is as simple as it sounds. It's literally what indent or how spaced is your line of code. And the cool thing about Python is that it's going to recognize groups of code based off of what indent it is in. Now you're going to indent your functions, your classes, your loops, and let's take a look at a few examples here. First one we're going to do is going to be a function. And so here I'm just defining def my function, so I'm creating a function. And you notice here that this one is right up against the lefternmost part that it can be. There's no indent here. However, there is an indent right here on my print. And the reason why there's an indent is because everything that's indented right here will be part of this function. So you'll notice what groups of things are together in Python based off of what indent it is on. Now, one little cool small thing here is if I were to create another function, you can see here that this Jupyter notebook, every time I click enter, it's keeping the same indent, which is pretty convenient because it knows that I'm probably continuing the function. However, let's say I'm creating a new one, def my to function. Okay, let me spell that right, function. Great, and I click enter. This notebook is automatically going to indent it for me, which is great because it knows that I'm trying to input code into right here. It'd be pretty annoying if it didn't, and I had to click tab each time if I wanted to do it. Okay, so let's go ahead and delete this and run it. That's fabulous. And then next, let's make a for loop. And so this for loop, I'm going to say for I in range of 5, and then I'm going to have a series of 3 indents. One is, they're all 3 print statements. One is I'm just going to print I. I'm going to print, this is my loop, and then I'm going to print a space. And you'll notice how all 3 of these are on the same indent. So all 3 of these will run each iteration of this for loop. Then I went back in. And so I got rid of the indent, which means that it's not included in the for loop. And here I'm going to print ended loop. I'll run this, and you'll see here I get, this is my loop 0, blah, 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 all the way through. And then finally at the very end, it printed again, ended loop. And so that is Python indentations.